The word dream match gets thrown around a lot, but Clutch Jessie V and Walking Weapon Josh Alexander
Just stop. It's Josh Alexander versus Clutch Jessie V. There's no hype required. This is the match Barrie wrestling fans have been dreaming about for years.
This was supposed to be Josh Alexander against Relentless John Atlas, which would have been incredible. Atlas unfortunately got injured, and Barrie Wrestling Management decided, you know what, this is a suitable replacement. And we saw a little sneak peek of this during a Fatal 4-Way match a few months ago. And there was a palpable buzz in the crowd when these two men stared at each other across the ring. I cannot wait to see what we're about to see right now.
You absolutely nailed it. The energy in this arena when those two behemoths faced off back in September was unlike almost any moment we've had in the middle of a Barrie wrestling match.
Jessie V, the All-Ontario Cup winner. Josh Alexander, the longest reigning Impact World Champion.
Listen to the hush in the crowd. This is a loud crowd. These are two very popular, extremely popular wrestlers. The place is silent because they want to see these men beat the hell out of each other.
Should be great. Right now, some good exchanges in the ring. Josh Alexander getting the best of that one with a hammerlock on Jessie V. Jessie ducks underneath, going for a rear waist lock. Good job by the Walking Weapon there, keeping wrist control. And Jessie just overpowered Josh Alexander with that scoop slam. And Alexander has to roll to the outside. First exchange goes to Clutch Jessie V.
Clutch Jessie V may have had, to this date, the most dominant career of anyone in Barrie wrestling. He has just mowed through the entire federation. Josh Alexander, though, what more can you say about the Walking Weapon? I don't even know who to pick. Usually, I think this guy's going to win, that guy's. I have no idea who's going to win this match. Jessie V is bigger and stronger than almost anyone that Josh Alexander has had to face.
Now, you would know this better than I would. Jessie V has not been pinned or submitted in a Barrie wrestling ring, correct?
Not once.
When's the last time Josh Alexander was pinned or submitted in a Barrie wrestling ring?
Years ago.
Many, many, many moons ago. And they're great technical skill by Josh Alexander to counter, but then running into the human brick wall that is Jessie V. But look at that, Alexander going for the ankle lock right away. And Jessie V scrambling for his life to get to that bottom rope. And then a stomp on the ankle by Alexander. And a forearm to the face. Josh with a clubbing blow to the back. We already know we're going to see Josh next month, April 15th for Spring Blast, when he and the Wild Child Jody Threat team up to take on the King and Queen of Barrie and Kyle Boone and Shiloh. But you know Josh is not looking 1 second past Jessie V.
Still bold for him to look at that match because Jessie V can shorten careers.
Jessie countering the Irish Whip, so Josh decides to just throw some forearms to the face instead. Look at the quickness from Jessie V. Incredible back suplex.
Let me be very clear. I personally believe that Josh Alexander is the greatest professional wrestler on the planet right now, but Jessie V is on a whole different level. His size, his speed, his power. He's throwing the Impact Champion around like he's a child.
Into a cover. We see this all the time in sports. You have the grizzled veteran, the best, against the man with just raw physical abilities. Jessie V does not have near Josh's experience. He doesn't have his championships or his accolades. But Josh doesn't have Jessie's pure physical God-given gifts.
I'm not sure that anyone in wrestling does.
Or any sport. Jessie with a couple of short arm clotheslines in the corner on Josh Alexander. Josh counters the Irish Whip, boot to the midsection. Picks up Jessie with ease. Oh, Jessie slides out the back door onto the apron.
Even with Josh's incredible strength, just the bulk of Jessie V kind of kept him off balance.
Oh, Josh, he's going for the car crash body.
I don't care how big you are, that hurts like hell.
Josh throwing his entire body weight into the back of Jessie V in a very vulnerable position. And a right hand to the face. And a knife edge chop with some stank on it from Josh Alexander. And Jessie counters, then slamming Alexander's face into the apron. Sending him back into the ring. Ducks the clothesline, pulls the feet out on the walking weapon. And
Wow.
then Jessie with a car crash crossbody of his own, so to
Through
speak.
the ropes from the floor, Mike.
Incredible athleticism.
I have watched Josh Alexander go through absolute wars in Barrie wrestling. I don't think I have ever seen him manhandled like this.
Jessie's what, 6'4", 6'5", 280 pounds? And his vertical jump on that was incredible. Josh with the counter, kicks the leg out, chopping the tree on Clutch Jessie V. That is the ring awareness, the experience of the walking weapon.
And the anticipation. He understands how his competition thinks, and he stays one step ahead of them.
Just wrenching at the ankle on Jessie V. We know Josh likes the ankle lock. He has used that to win matches and championships all across Canada, all across North America. And he is working on the leg of Jessie V.
Well, when you are taking on a man the size of Jessie V, the smartest thing you can do is get him on the ground. He's not towering above you when you've got him tied up in an ankle lock. Oh, the torque. Oh, my God. Did you see the way his ankle was bending?
Oh, still. Grapevine by Josh Alexander, wrenching at the ankle of Jessie V. And now the fingers, too.
We talked about Jessie V shortening careers, but I don't know if he's going to be able to walk after this match.
Josh is just picking random joints at this point to bend and torque. Jessie trying to fight his way out of it. And Josh driving his knee into the ankle of Jessie V. Have we ever seen Jessie V physically picked apart like this before?
No. But he's in against Josh Alexander. Jessie V knew exactly what he was in for. It's just a matter of whether he can overcome it through those incredible physical gifts.
European uppercut from Alexander. And another one. And a chop. The walking weapon picking Jessie V apart step by step, executing his game plan. Although, I think he might be second-guessing what he's about to do. And Jessie blocked it. That moment of hesitation from Josh Alexander might have cost him. Nice counter by him, and then chops
right
the
back
knee.
Down to the legs. And the ankle again. Oh.
Wrenching the knee and the ankle, torquing, locking his fingers. Josh is so technically sound. No wasted movements. Jessie blindly reaching, and he ends up giving up his hand, and Josh working that over now.
Josh
Stop the fingers.
Alexander's ability to inflict pain on his opponents is just unreal.
And there, short forearm and elbow to the back. Jessie struggling for breath right now. This reminds me, you see it in combat sports all the time. Again, the wily veteran has his game plan, takes the initial hit in the face, gets punched in the mouth and comes back and says, you know what, I'm going to stick to my plan and I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece.
You can't phase Josh Alexander. And I mean, you've said it perfectly. He stuck to his game plan, and now the tide has shifted, but Jessie V is not going down without a fight.
Jessie winning the battle of the forearms there in the middle of the ring. Josh is doubled over. Jessie off the ropes, runs into a big boot from Josh Alexander. Jessie able to kick out at a count of two. And Josh right back on, again, no wasted movements, no wasted moments for the walking weapon. A divided Barrie crowd now getting behind the walking weapon. Jessie trying to get to his feet. Josh, all of his weight is on the back of the head and neck of Jessie V. That is exhausting. But Jessie V to his feet.
Look at this. Look at the strength. to fight up in that much pain.
But Josh countering with elbows to the back of the neck.
And let's be clear, Josh Alexander is a big man. He only looks small because he's in there with a human condominium.
King Kong Bundy wants his reference back, but that was accurate. Now, I want to point out, Josh Alexander was going for a suplex, realized it's not going to work, broke off, and ended up kneeing Jessie V in the face, which is still a very valid strategy. Josh Alexander learned from his mistakes minutes after they happened. You do not see that often from wrestlers.
That's why he is the best wrestler on the planet.
It is hard to argue for anybody else, but Josh, is he getting frustrated?
The crowd trying to rally Jessie V.
Well, Jessie now fighting back. Series of right hands to the head. Jessie off the ropes. Josh caught him with the kitchen sink. Spinning Uranagi by Jessie V.
His own momentum carried him away, though. If he had been able to pin Alexander there, we would have had a massive upset.
The Impact Wrestling World Champion just got planted in the middle of the ring by Jessie V. But all of the damage done to Jessie V is showing right here as he is struggling to get to his feet. The walking weapon up onto his hands and knees as well. You can see the pain on the face of Jessie V. Referee's count is up to 6.
This has been an absolute war, and I know neither of these men would like to have a double countdown, but they're both back up.
You can see Alexander clutching at his ribs, trying to catch his wind. Big clothesline by Jessie V, and then sending Alexander into the second turnbuckle. Not a good place to be.
The impact of Jessie V on Josh Alexander's back.
And then just tossing the walking weapon across the ring. But Josh gets his boot up onto the second rope.
How can he do that?
Unreal athleticism.
Jessie V defies the laws of physics.
He's got Josh up on his shoulders. Into a cutter. Josh went face first. A kick out for Josh. Josh coming down hard on his face. Might have broken his nose on that impact.
Josh Alexander has faced and beaten the best in Barrie Wrestling, the best in Impact Wrestling. And that's probably why. Tremendous anticipation.
So Jessie going for a senton, then still after Josh got up, he still tried to hit him while he was standing. It's still an effective maneuver. Josh dodging the gigantic senton at the absolute last minute. Now he's got Jessie up on his shoulders. Rolling senton. Unbelievable. Driving knee.
Wow.
That has to be it. Jessie able to kick out.
And right back to the ankle lock.
But into the ankle lock. Josh has it cinched in the middle of the ring. That is deep.
You said it, Mike. He has a plan. He is stuck to it. And Jessie V is just in a world of hurt because of it.
Josh Alexander, on top of being a great wrestler, is a great wrestling teacher, and he's giving out free lessons tonight. But Jessie able to power out. And that shot right to the jaw. And again, neither one of these men giving any quarter or asking for it. Jessie telegraphed that one and eats an elbow. And a vicious straight right hand. And a spear from Jessie V.
Jessie V has defeated Josh Alex. How did he kick out from that?
The walking weapon was cut in half by that spear. He was coming forward full speed and got drilled and kicked out.
I have never seen Josh Alexander in so much pain.
Now Jessie, he's going, this is it. He's got the clutch, he's going for the, Josh well scouted. Hammer fist from the bottom to try and break. If Jessie gets him up, this thing is over. Josh fighting for his life from the bottom with the dodge. German suplex, dropping clutch Jessie V right on the back of his head. There is so much at stake in this match for both men. We've talked about the lengthy winning streaks they both have. Josh is a world champion, and Jessie has a chance to defeat a world champion. Josh, he's going for the C4 spike. The double underhook pile driver. Can he get Jessie up? No, Jessie counters, back body drop.
And this is not just another match for Josh Alexander. He knows Jessie V's reputation. He knows what he's done in Barrie wrestling. He wants to be the guy that ends the streak.
Oh, Jessie with the roll up. Wait. He's going, he's got him up. Clutch. And Josh able to just slide out. Going for the C4 spike, dodge. Boot to the face. Discus forearm. And Jessie eats a second one.
But look how he's standing. He cannot put full weight on that ankle.
C4 spike. Josh Alexander has defeated clutch Jessie V.
What a match. Two of the very best that Barrie Wrestling has to offer. But the walking weapon came out on top.
So now on top of all of his accolades, all of his incredible matches, everything we've seen from Josh Alexander in Barrie Wrestling, he can add, he is the first man to defeat clutch Jessie V in a Barrie Wrestling ring. Jessie won the All-Ontario Cup. He has a stake as to claim being the best wrestler in Ontario. Josh Alexander pinned him in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, but at what cost? Look at that, man. That is not a man who had an easy Saturday night in Barrie. Josh Alexander is beaten and bruised, but victorious.
An incredible main event, an incredible show, top to bottom. This has been Barrie Wrestling, long way to talk, and we're going to let Josh Alexander
Hold on,
speak.
Josh has got something to say.
Thank you. Jessie, you're a big, strong dude.
Understatement?
Yes.
More than that, and pound for pound, you're the most athletic guy I've been in the ring with in a very long time. And trust me, I have been in the ring with the very best to defend and hold this championship. So I don't take it lightly when I say that. You hear these people? Do you hear these people? Once upon a time, they were chanting walking weapon just like they're chanting Jessie right now. Jessie, you are capable of so much more. I'm going to be checking in on Barrie Wrestling from here on out. And I swear to God, if I don't see you going for gold in this company, if I don't see you trying to be the best, we're going to have a problem. Okay? If they believe you can, and I believe you can, that should be all that matters. So for God's sake, shake it off. Take the L. Every single time you step in the ring from here on out, I want to see you kicking ass and taking names until you are the best.
Jessie V has won time and time again, but that loss to Josh Alexander may be the single most important match in his life. You are looking at the future of Barrie Wrestling in that ring.
Speaking of the future, our next show, April 15th, Spring Blast. Diamond Gym.
We've got Josh Alexander and his student Jody Threat finally getting in the ring with champion Kyle Boone, and in her Barrie Wrestling debut, if you can believe it, Shiloh. Alexander and Threat versus Boone and Shiloh. Barrie Wrestling Spring Blast. Don't you dare miss it!